7:08 now. A 4-year-old girl is dead after being shot by her 2-year-old brother. Shayna, try to explain this one.
I mean, how do you explain it? I mean, it's still so raw for so many people, and the details are still pretty unclear. Chester police are trying to figure out how this 2-year-old had access to a gun, and that's what they're left to kind of figure out at this point. But this is what we know so far. The shooting happened sometime around 11 o'clock Tuesday morning at Mano's gas station right on Kremlin Street. And according to police, they say that somehow, some way, the child, the 2-year-old, was in the car with his 4-year-old sister. They were unattended. It was a parked car that was next to a gas pump, and that is where that child was able to access a gun and shoot it at his sister. So there's still a lot of questions to be answered at this point. Where was the adult? Why were those 2 small children alone inside, unattended, without really supervision? And of course, how did they have access to a gun? So it's certainly a tragic situation. When it all happened, there were some adults that were around during that time. They grabbed that little girl as fast as they could. They rushed her to the hospital. That's where she was pronounced dead. So just a tragic story. At this point, the DA's office is investigating, and they have a lot of questions.
It is a matter that we are actively investigating. Again, everybody in the community of Chester in Delaware County, myself included, all of us are just heartbroken to think of what happened to this poor child. We are actively investigating to see if charges are warranted, who actually pulled the trigger, and why was a gun available. Those kind of questions still need to be answered, and I know Chester police are doing a great job in conjunction with my detectives and with our deputy district attorney.
So even seasoned investigators remain shaken at what they saw yesterday unfold, and then, of course, the tragic results of that little girl dying just yesterday. So again, lots of questions to be answered. Why were those kids alone? Why would they have access to a gun? But at this point, authorities do believe that it's just a terrible accident. Again, just no words to describe it, and at this point, no charges have been filed. Guys.
God. All right, Shayna.